need Haxorus or Charxorus at full health. Oh, why? Interesting play. Well, that gives me time to do more heals, which is good. Let's use a normal revive on Artidash just so that we can sack Artidash later. Just to give us a spare sack. Thank goodness he didn't set up another SD. That would have been nightmarish. If we end up losing this and have to try again, I know not to lead with S-Burn at least. He's not healing, so I'm going to go for Dragon Claw. Yeah, I should live that. I hate Pokemon. I hate Pokemon so much. Please go for something stupid. That's so annoying. Like, we legitimately might have just lost. Just straight off of that. Just because it got a flinch. This is why I hate Pokemon. Okay, I guess Baton Claws isn't a thing. Go into a special attacker. Oh, dude, Torterra Infernape goes hard. This thing's at +2 attack and plus so much speed. We probably lose. Are you grass fighting? I think you're grass fighting. Isn't that all three? Is that a triple fusion? Oh, is it Empoleon as well? You can do that? What type is it then? How am I supposed to tell? That's not fair. They just broke the rules they've had set up for the entire game? Okay. All three types? First of all, there are 6 types, so all 3 types makes no sense. Second of all, like, how would they program that? I lived that? Really? Okay, Blastera might be the way to kill this thing, actually. Not if it has Giga Drain, never mind. It was just stupid and went for close combat first. I have no idea what to do because there is no way to even guess at what type this is. I actually really hate this. That's really annoying. Like, that's really, really dumb. Like, how am I ever supposed to know what to do in this scenario? Other than just lose and go, haha, you lost. Torterra's name is first, so I'm gonna guess you have grass in you and go for Flare Blitz. Aqua Jet. Wow, I chewed that. You resist fire. I've learned nothing. Live that? Dang. This is stupid. No, no, no. That's not max revive. I have bright powder. I was really hoping I'd be able to set up Reflect. All right, you're at -2. Charxorus, please kill it with a Dragon Claw. It's at -3. It has to die to this. Why did that do so much more? How did it live that? Are you for real? This sucks. That stupid ninjas thing is still alive. I'm running out of full heal revives. It's a monotype of all 3 starters. Hey, chat, if I want you to tell me the answers, I'll ask for it. No spoilers in chat, as always. Okay, well, we managed to kill that thing. I don't think the Ninsharp has a bug-type move. Hacksmiths. That's pretty cool. That was Intimidate, not Speed Boost. I should outspeed you. You're 8 levels higher. Dang it. I don't think we can win this. The game was very misleading about the level difference. It has D-Dance, it's so over. I think the game was incredibly misleading about the level difference. It was, the jump from even just Lance to Shroom here was ridiculous. It was a ridiculously big... Of course you live that on, like, 1. Of course you do. Go for a healing move and let me crit. Okay. Like, this is a ridiculous jump in level. Also, the Swords Dance Baton Pass speed boost lead is kind of garbage, I'm not gonna lie. That's like a really, really annoying Pokemon. I don't think having a priority move would have changed anything. We might have killed like 1 or 2 more Mons, but a priority move wouldn't have made the difference there. Yeah, I mean, the level jump thing is one thing, it's like whatever, but I do kind of hate the level jump coupled with Swords Dance, Baton Pass, Speed Dash, or Speed Boost. That's like, come on, man. That's kind of garbage. You could have killed the Ninjask before baton passing and finished some stuff at least? Yeah, but I don't think it would have made a difference because all of his Pokemon are 10 levels higher than mine. Like, at the end of the day, he had a bunch of Pokemon 10 levels higher than me. Actually, the more I think about it, the thing I do hate is the level boost. Like, Lance's Ace was 69, but all of his other Mons were like 64 and 65. But then Shroom's lead Mon is level 71. The rival's weakest Pokemon, lowest level Pokemon, is 2 levels higher than the Ace of the previous trainer. That is a stupid level jump. Like a ridiculous level jump. A highly unnecessary amount. I just want to see if you have any like cool fusions off the riff. Are there like any cool silhouettes? Zoroark, Entei does sound fun, but we already have a Fire Dark type. What about Entei Dragonite? Dragon Fire, as if I don't already have one of those. Steel Fire with Lairon actually looks incredible. I think, do we already have a Steel Fire type? Even still, that looks incredible. Oh, Water Fire with Horsey sounds funny. Fire Dark, what the heck is that? What about with Skarmory? This also looks insane, mostly that one. Entei, picking a fusion for him is gonna be hard. Anyways, that's like a, that is a stupid level jump. So, I don't mind, and I want to make it clear, I don't mind that Shroom has low level 70s and whatnot. What I do mind is that the rest of the league didn't scale properly. Like, Lance's Ace should have been like level 72 or something, so you knew and expected stuff like going in. The fact that every single Elite Four Mon is below level 70, and then the rival in the final match starts at level 71 is like, come on, man. Do you not know how scaling works? That's not scaling, that's jumping. And I don't like that. Because we probably would have gotten, like, we probably would have lost at Agatha or maybe Lance. And I would have felt better about that because then I would have been like, okay, well now I know what to expect. We didn't waste as many resources because we used so many healing items and whatnot on Lance and Agatha. I would have felt much better if Agatha and Lance, like, level scaled with the champion properly and I lost to them. And then I would, like, know and expect what to do. But, you know. They didn't do that, which is really annoying. Artidash, unfortunately, as much as I like it, was worthless in most of those matches. I think that its speed is too low compared with its typing and stats. People in chat are mentioning, by the way, that hard mode gives the 10% level boost or whatever. But here's the thing, is that that level boost goes to all of the stuff, right? And the Elite Four as well. So it might not be as drastic in, like, normal mode compared to hard mode, but that level jump still has to be there regardless. for a 10% flat boost to make that big of a difference. A 10% flat boost to everything does not make one thing become a ridiculous jump unless there was already a pretty bad jump in there. The higher your levels, the bigger 10% is. Yes, but I think that you're overestimating it a lot. It should be like, I would imagine like 10% is not that big of a jump. Like, it's not that ridiculous, right? Because like if Lance has a level 65 whatever in normal mode, and then Shroom has a level 68, Shroom should only get one more level out of that 10% than Lance does, right? If Lance's ace was like 65 and then it gets 10% plus, that's like 6 levels, and then Shroom's best was level 70, it would only get plus 7 levels there, which would make like a 3-level jump overall or something like that. But instead, Shroom's lowest level had a 2-level jump over Lance's largest, which means that his ace must be like level 77 or something, which is only an 8-level jump, I guess, but that's still a lot. I also don't care if, like, someone in chat also mentioned, like, that's how it is in normal Firered and Leafgreen, that the champion has a huge jump. Then I'm here to tell you it's bad in the base game as well, and there was no reason for the devs to be like, oh, we should double down on Nintendo's bad game design. They should have fixed it. They should have been like, wow, that's really stupid. Let's even these out. And again, I'm not saying make Shroom's levels lower. I'm saying make Agatha and Lance's levels higher. That's what I would have done. Just so that it feels more natural, and also so you wouldn't have such a sunk cost fallacy going into the champion fight, having wasted items on Agatha and Lance when you really should have never beaten Agatha and Lance in the first place. I'm not by any means saying Shroom is too... I am saying that Swords Dance Baton Pass speed boost is stupid. That's dumb. But I'm not saying that Shroom's level should be brought down. I'm saying that Agatha and Lance should have been brought up like 2 levels each. Agatha should have been brought up like an average of 2 levels, and Lance should have been brought up like an average of 2 levels. That's how they should have done it, in my eyes. We need to, yeah, just make all the ace Pokemon level 100. Exactly. See, chat knows what they're talking about. This is why you should let Twitch chat make decisions. We need a different Pokemon over Artidash. Artidash, I love you, but you just weren't useful. You weren't useful. Huh. What Pokemon should fill this slot? What do I need? You need a rock something? Man, I wish Dragonite Lycanroc had been good. Could you imagine if Dragonrock Lycanroc had actually been cool and we still had like Accelerock and whatnot? Man, Dragorock would actually be incredible right now. Dragorock would actually like save our lives. I actually think it's probably Lycanloom, and then I don't think that a priority move would have saved us in that Shroom fight because of the stark level difference, but a priority move would be very useful. There's no denying that it would be helpful. I just don't think that it would have made us win that fight instead of lose it, is all I was saying earlier. But Lycanloom, Accelerock could come in clutch. You had a problem with the Metagross Salamence? I only had a problem with the Metagross Salamence because I let it set up D-Dance. I think, how did I beat it? Didn't Esfern live a +1 Meteor Mash? I did, didn't I? Like, I can beat the Metagross Salamence as long as I can live a +1 Meteor Mash. Also, if I get it low, Accelerock is neutral. Something zappy and tanky would be nice. There is an argument for Zapsikin. Man, Magshula is cool. I think it was stupid and used Zen Headbutt. I thought I lived a Meteor Mash from it. Did I not live a Meteor Mash with Espeon? Did I not tank one? Your stats suck. But if you set up a Shell Smash, I think you actually will sweep most teams. Your coverage is astounding. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Earth Power? Was the triple fusion fair? I don't know about fair or not. I just think it's kind of dumb that, like, they had that whole big setup about the triple fusion thing for the Giovanni line, and when you fought the triple fusion, it was a really, like, uniquely made, like, triple battle, quotation marks. So just suddenly making a triple type Pokemon and throwing it into the champion fight is kind of lame to me. You know? I personally just think it's kind of lame. I think it's kind of lame to throw in a wildly different mechanic out of nowhere in that final fight, especially when you're already at a level disadvantage, and then be like, hey, the way that you win the game normally is trying to work out what type the opponent is and what moves you can go for, but this one has 3 types out of 6. There's no telling what's going on. It makes, like, ridiculous more math, etc. I kind of just don't like the idea of triple fusions outside of the Legendary Bird boss fight, to be honest with you. I kind of feel like triple fusion is something that should be reserved for that scenario, like a big boss fight thing like with Giovanni, not with a 6 Pokemon battle in the Elite Four, personally. It's a hard mode thing only, just so you know. I think my complaint still stands. Here's the thing, is I think it's dumb to assume, I think it's dumb to make the argument that, well, you're playing on hard mode, so of course it could be more hard. Like, I think there's a difference between trying to just make something overly hard just for the sake of being annoying, or trying to make something more hard for, to make it more challenging in general. You know what I mean? There's like in Fire Emblem. In Fire Emblem, you have hard mode, which makes the game more enjoyable because it's not as easy, but it's not maddening mode. Maddening mode exists for people who are just like, I want this to be impossible, and that's why I don't play it. I didn't choose to play maddening mode. I chose to play hard mode, which hard mode has been a perfectly, like, overall, hard mode has been perfectly fair for the most part throughout this playthrough. I just think that this champion fight is a little lame. I don't like... Maybe not lame. Again, I don't have a problem with the levels. I think his level is perfectly fine. I think that Lance and Agatha should have made it more clear where that level, like, ramp up was gonna come from. And then I just, you know, I don't really like the triple fusion thing. I think that the triple fusion thing was really neat as a, like, a Legendary Bird boss fight thing only, and then they should have been like, all right, that's the only time we're doing that. It's back to how the game actually works now. But that's, I mean, that's my personal take. Like, all of our team members, I guess Skeptrum is also a possibility for not needing him. How much did we need Skeptrum against Lorelei? I don't remember, actually. The thing is it's like, he's not going to be super useful against Lorelei because ice moves. Lopvar also wasn't, like, phenomenal. We didn't get, like, opportunities to set up. Wasn't there one thing that we needed Lopvar for? Wasn't there one mon that Lopvar, like, was the answer for? Chat? I can't remember. I think he used Skeptrum against Bruno. Oh, right. Yeah, we did, like, Leaf Blade and EQ some stuff against Bruno, for sure. Yeah. Huh. Oh, yeah, the Credilli jump bluff. That was it. Yeah. I could see maybe a Gen 1 evolution triple fusion for a beta test. Oh, of like the triple fusion thing? Yeah, I think the triple fusion thing just shouldn't, like, I mean, he is the champion, so it's not like a random trainer, but I don't know. The triple fusion thing should have been like a Team Rocket, like Giovanni doing his nonsense only thing, and like the boss fight setup they had. That's my take. I think the triple fusion thing should have been reserved to just that and that alone. I don't think there's a good reason, personally, to include the triple fusion anywhere else.